India's moving towards the next evolution of gaming and esports. You can do this.
Yeah,
literally. This is legit now. There's a couple of more you will see that you'll start coming soon. I can't release. I was about to say it and then I would get killed by my office.
We've now revealed secrets of how Nodwin came to be. So we are here with a very special guest. I finally got a hold of the man, the myth, the legend, Akshat Rathee, sir. How are you doing?
I'm going to run away now. I'm no man. You make it sound like a mythical creature who never doesn't exist.
Let me just first start off by telling you that thank you so much for putting this together. It's an honor to be here, and on behalf of the entire GE family, thank you so much for giving us this platform to meet our fans, to meet our followers. This wouldn't have been possible without you. So first, before we even begin to talk, I just want to hug you.
When we've done Dreamhack before, right? And then Nodwin, we did Bombay, we did Delhi, and then we kept on moving into different places. One of the big ideas which was there was let's come back with a bang. We've got this insanity of COVID behind us. But more than the insanity of COVID, I think it's the time for India right now. And a lot of people will realize this. Across the world, there's a lot of doom and gloom. Some people will be watching this from America, from the UK, from Korea, from wherever. You guys are going to Korea, and so proud of you guys there, right? So when you go, India is shining in some way and form. And I'm not judging how we are shining, but we are.
It's happening.
It's happening. And it's happening for a reason. There's a lot of hope in us which is there. You are happy there. We see everywhere around, there's happy people around. This gaming community is becoming bigger. And what we started 8 years ago, one of the aha moments for me, which is there, and it's a very, very proud moment, and please take it in the right way. There used to be a time that we used to go ahead and give prize pools to teams, and teams used to break in 3 days. There were teams that were breaking for iPhones. There were teams that were breaking for 500 rupees. And today is the day where you actually called us and said, we'd like to take a commercial space with us, right? It wasn't the money, it was just the pride that where you have the ecosystem, and the ecosystem is saying, you know what, we're good too, right? We can do this. And it's not just you, we are here, but around the entire family. You have the 7C family, you have the 8-bit family. Everyone's here. And it is such a proud moment, not only for me, but for the entire Nodwin family, that someone like you have grown up and us taking the charge to go ahead and bring Valorant and everything.
It's all been thanks to stakeholders like you guys in the space here who have enabled us to be able to do this.
So there's a heart to the Indian gaming community for doing this.
Wow. Let me ask you a personal question. Since you've been in Hyderabad, have you tried any local cuisines?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Every single night, I grew up, I'm probably 43, I'm probably older than most of you guys here. I have a family.
You look younger than me.
No.
Everybody says that.
Like if you say yes, heart if you say me. Let's see which goes wins. You can Google my name and I had blonde hair. How's that? That's the funny video that you can do. There is internet never forgets. Internet never forgets anything. I had blonde hair and I was.
What was the handle you went by?
LordNod.
LordNod. I wanted you to say it. I knew it, but I wanted you to say it. Guys, there's 1,000 videos on LordNod. Akshat sir himself standing like this and interviewing players, interviewing creators. Back in the days,
2015
cafes, and I've seen all those videos, and it's been an inspiration for me, of course.
But one thing I'll tell you, which is there, as this entire community keeps on growing up, one of the wow things that you will go ahead and realize is when you grow out, when you're going and setting up, do India proud.
Yeah.
Do us proud, because a lot of people think that India is not cool, especially foreigners, very racist about us, right? They'll be like, oh, Indians, they're my bullness. Then they'll go and say word.exe as always, right? So some of those things
for a very long time.
Yeah, and the only way to shut those people up is think like cricket, right? You've got the Virat in you, you've got this. Go be the world beater. Even if it takes an extra effort, don't take shortcuts. I kid you not, don't take shortcuts. I was 43, as I was saying, I'm 43. My mom was here, my daughter was here, my wife was here. We were all eating very nice Hyderabadi cuisine. But one of the fun things that we talked about was, and I wrote to you guys also, the journey is fun. You'll get there. I swear, if you put in the hard work, you will get there. If you don't call me saying I'm an idiot, but you will get there. But don't do shortcuts, because the day you do shortcuts, you fail.
Yeah, and not only that, you also set the industry back. All the other people that are trying to do that, right? And you've gone through that.
When you were doing your pitch, remember, they were asking you, why would you do this? And you're like, then you have to explain more.
Actually,
right?
Actually.
So even if you don't win yourself, sometimes you got to take one for the team and join someone. Like we have a very cool thing here. There's Hero Wide, and shameless plug. But now there are education institutes that are getting there. You've done another one with a university, right?
Harrisburg University.
So there are universities there getting behind you. We have courses that are here. you can do this.
Yeah,
Literally,
going-
this is legit now.
One more thing, one more very personal question I wanted to ask you was, I know that you've been a gamer yourself, right? Tell us a little bit about your gaming journey and how it began. The start.
Yeah,
What were your favorite games?
my grandfather called me Noddy. That was my
Noddy.
pet name. That's because
That's why LordNod.
And then over time, when I was playing, when I was growing up in Manipal, there was Red Alert time. So everyone used to play GDI, and then remember at the time they were GDI, and then was Nod. Nod stood for Nation of Domination.
Right.
And I was like, I'm Noddy. I'll play Nod.
Noddy.
And I became good at it.
Makes sense.
And then my college gave me the title of Lord Nod because I was the best
Nice.
Nod player. A gaming company, and I was like, Captain was like,
Nodwin.
Nodwin.
Guys, we've now revealed secrets of how Nodwin came to be. Straight from Akshat Rathee sir's mouth.
But you know, it wasn't just like, like it's like FK Rossi.
हो गया ऐसे very casually हो गया. You saw that video, didn't you? Everyone's seen that video. Even Akshat has seen that video. One more final question for you. Dreamhack is a celebration of entertainment, of gaming, of music, of everything coming together, right? We've been putting together this amazing playlist. We've curated this amazing playlist of gaming music spanning all the way back to early 90s that we've been listening to. What's your favorite song? And
You have
what's
to pick one from here?
No. You have to give me a suggestion of a song that you'd like to see on this playlist.
I think songs and gaming are. So I'm a StarCraft player after that, right? So after Nod, there was no Nod, there was no GDI, there was no Westwood.
StarCraft changed everything.
Then I started playing StarCraft.
Yeah.
That's how Gotham and I met online.
Oh.
So he was, Gotham and I literally met online. He's from Canada. He went to Team Liquid and he posted saying, "Does anyone play StarCraft India?" It's still there on TL. You can look up that post. 6 people answered. I was the closest. He was in Chandigarh. I was in Delhi. We got together.
Oh, wow.
We started playing together. He used to play Zerg. I played Protoss. And we used to play 2v2s. And when you play 2v2s, at least in StarCraft, you realize what the other person's weakness is.
Right.
So I used to be that guy saying, let's build this, let's do this strategy, and Gotham used to get it done because he's Zerg, right? He's follow on. He played the macro game, I played the upfront game, and then I built the death ball. And you realize when you have co-founders like that, and you realize weaknesses.
That kind of synergy even translate to real life.
Yeah, because like for example, Gotham hates dual tasking. I love multitasking. So eventually, when you go out and get it done, you knew what the other person's expertise is. That's how we built ourselves. But that time when we used to listen to the music, music is also about rhythm, right? So in most APM heavy games are there. So I used to listen to Skrillex. And Asterix and those are the guys. So and if you go to the APM of how that song goes, it actually builds up, which is there. So it's very stuff now, right? So
it's constantly in the vibe, in the rhythm. You're constantly you're moving to the action.
I love dubstep at that time, and now obviously I love Badshah and everyone else. And
I mean, why not? You know what? It's going to be the Bollywood guys are making it to a point where everybody's listening to that kind of music.
You were there yesterday. We had Brother V, we had Sidha Moth performing.
What a performance! How did you put that together?
But Sidha Moth, for example, he's done a song with us called Shemak for our Chess Super League. That's the first time we actually met him. When we acquired OML and that music capability with NH7 and everything, the idea was to find such people who love gaming and can go ahead and start doing collabs with gaming. So Brother V, Sidha Moth, there's a couple of more you will see that you'll start coming soon. I can't release. I was about to say it and then I would get killed by my office. And then
it's okay, we'll cut it.
No, I've not said it.
It's okay.
I said it. And so
what can we expect going forward? Now you guys have done Dreamhack 2022. You guys keep upping yourself every time a new event comes up. What's next on the horizon for?
So I think being a subsidiary of a publicly listed companies, there are some responsibilities. I can't be forward-looking too much around. But I can tell you, I think India is moving towards the next evolution of gaming and esports. We not just on massification of this. We went on to television with BGMS. You guys won that again. Congratulations. But every time we go ahead and level up, there has to be a reason to it. So television is not just for legitimacy, but it's also for sponsors and advertisers to go ahead and say this is real and it's big and it's the third largest sport in India. No, it's now the third largest sport in India after cricket and kabaddi. It's the third largest sport. So you can take those positions. I think we'll continue to dip down on those positions. Festivals like this are extremely important, so they'll also keep on going. And I think some of our experiments with league formats. Today, you are already part of Valorant. We have pitched for it. Hopefully, we'll win it. But even if we don't, I think something to do with Valorant is always going to be.
I really hope you win it.
Yeah, same here. Hopefully, if we do this part, we can go ahead and find better teams because you know what's the What's the fun part of that rivalry and that potential? The reason we were even more proud that you can get there, because you're already there, there is a chance to go ahead and get a really good Indian team or a really good Pakistani team or a really good Bangladeshi team to go to the global championship into the Pacifics. And in the Pacifics, if you have a matchup with them, value becomes better because that broadcast becomes, because you're all I don't want to break up that rivalry you built with BLT. I really want that BLT rivalry to come. And the only way that BLT rivalry can come is if we can go ahead and build that rivalry at an Indian stage that can go to the Pacific stage and go ahead and meet. So that's why I am interested in going and looking.
Now this piques my interest in asking you yet another very important question. Riot Games introduced this watch party format since the last couple of years. What do you think about it? Very genuinely, do you think it's good for the space? Do you think it's good for gaming and esports? What's the thought there?
So, this is going to be one of those Professor Akshat answers.
No, I love it. That's what I'm hoping for. I want the Professor Akshat answer, please.
We have to go ahead and look at between cause and causality, right? What are you trying to solve? I think with the watch parties, Riot is trying to solve massification. So they believe there are some people who follow influencers more than games, and they want a narrative there. And we've seen this with Star Sports and Hotstar trying the Dosti stream with Zakir. It's very similar, right? You can watch the Dosti stream. You can also watch the official stream, which is there, because it makes the streams more inclusive
more
and
relatable, more easier to understand.
Plus, you have I don't know, Sutradhar or a person with you who will go ahead and say, यार इसका मतलब ये है and ये है and ये तो मतलब ये lit है, ये तो बकवास है, right? Where a main team might have to be much more prim and proper around it, right?
Yes.
And we've seen that with Home Story Cups, and we've seen that with Dota's BTS going and doing certain activity, and you have the mainstream. So I think massification using watch parties is a very, very interesting one.
Right.
It does cause stress on monetization on media rights.
It does.
But the good news is Riot is its own TO. So they have multi-vector revenue streams. They've got the game, they've got the merchandising, they've got the monetization from sponsorships, and they've got the media rights. So they're literally going for distribution, which is there, because they're trying to go ahead and build the Riotverse equivalent, right? They're the new Disney, so they want someone like Arcane to be more popular. We saw when Arcane was there, people started picking Jinx.
They did,
right?
Absolutely.
And I think that causal relationship, which I said, becomes much better to go ahead and do. So if you're their own TO and then you want to go ahead and do watch parties, it makes better sense. But if you go ahead and differentiate between esports and monetization just for esports, I think that is value destructive, because you are cannibalizing certain amount of.
Right. Okay.
Again, the watch party answer is be value accredited. Have your view, have your own opinion, have your own community. IRL is the biggest thing on Twitch right now. It's not just gaming and esports. But IRL of what? It is about you and talking to your community with your language, because they vibe with you. What are you vibing on is the content which is there. If you're just going to be watching a watch party and then picking your nose and just running it in the background,
then it's just like pointless.
Then you're not cool.
No.
And this is not done, right? But if you have a comment, you want to talk about it, you're passionate about
Opinionated about it, form an opinion about it.
It doesn't matter what your opinion is, good or bad.
Just have an opinion, have one.
Saying, guys, I think that was shit. That was the worst move ever. Like last night, which is there, when if you were watching Worlds, you're like, oh my god, right? And you don't have to go ahead and have just like, and it can be a watch party on anything. I think you can have a watch party on something like India beating Pakistan. Right, with the last ball. He's like, holy shit, what happened? Like, ये तो match fixed है. ये तो मतलब किसी ने WWE scripting की हुई है. Right? Like, you can say whatever, but have an opinion. Be you. Because if you're not you, then you're irrelevant.
Absolutely.
Then don't do it.
And there's no uniqueness also. You're not bringing anything new. You're not bringing any value. You're just probably imitating somebody else that's already done it before. You mentioned Worlds. Did you watch the match? It was very early in the morning, I know.
It was 4 a.m. 5 a.m. It was like,
I know. Did you see the opening ceremony? Dude, the collaboration, Riot Games and Lil Nas X, gaming and music coming together like that.
It's already there, right? We had BBS yesterday. We have more things. Like everyone in the world, if you're thinking gaming, I don't think we are any more fat 24-year-old boy sitting in mom's basement anymore, right? We have boyfriends, we have girlfriends, we have people here. You're seeing 30% people here being women. Yeah, this is cool. I want to go ahead and hang. I want to listen to good music. You have a music playlist here. And it's not just about listening to music, right? It's about having something that you relate to
Yeah.
music. This is my music. I love Yeezys. I hate Yeezys. It's fine. You can have shoes. You can have clothes. One day, someone
be different
from
and be unique.
yeah, one day someone from Superdry will come and make me their brand ambassador. I overwear their clothes.
Is that a future league?
No, I just love this brand too much.
Fair enough. Same actually. Which is why I asked, are you guys going to be doing something?
No, I hope they do. Maybe. Shameless plug.
Superdry, if you're listening to this, you know how to contact. Akshat sir is interested. I'm also very interested. I would love to see it happen. Let's make it happen.
But it's a good brand, right? It vibes with streetwear, which is there. It is what I don't think Rag Bhairavi is working with gaming per se, but you'll have. I think the language of gaming in India is hip hop and it's rap,
Agreed.
right? It's not everyone.
Emiway Bantai and Divine, Raftar, all these guys they've made it. They've turned it into a reality. They've made it. It's
And
real.
I think that's the language. And everyone thought it's going to be EDM or it's going to be dubstep. It's not. I think it's a little old. And I
moving
think
on, people are moving way too fast. And I think if we have folks like you at the forefront of it, that's not going to slow down. That's not
why
going to
should
stop.
we are awesome as a country. Yeah? Let's go ahead and keep on being awesome. As I said, it's a collaborative effort. I can't do what you do. I'm not allowed to. I shouldn't be doing what you do. That's unethical. We'll find a way, and it's. I think we're okay. I think gaming in India is in a good place. It sounds very State of the Union address, which is there like gaming in India is safe and it's in a good space.
There's no better person to be putting that message out there, though, man. It's day 3 of Dreamhack Hyderabad, and today we are ending this with Akshat sir at the end of it. I can't believe he got this keynote off. This was not something that was planned. Also, Akshat sir just walked in and was graceful enough to give us his time and be able to talk to all our fans. Sir, do you have a shout out? Do you have anything to say to the next generation of gamers that are going to come out of the country?
Work hard, enjoy yourself. The journey is fun. Don't be as impatient as everyone talks to be. You have the time. You have so much time to do what you want. And if you really believe that, you'll do great things.
Absolutely, and if you falter, if you fall short in any way, you always have mentors like Akshat sir who are, as you can see, extremely approachable, extremely knowledgeable. This man just schooled me 10 ways to Sunday, and I was just I'm in straight up awe of him. So if you enjoyed Dreamhack 2022, make sure you show up to 23. Do not miss out on that. If you enjoyed this, hit like. I know you'll hit like because you enjoyed this as much as I did hosting him.
Remember, like is him, heart is me.
Yes. I'm gonna keep looking like it. If you're new to the channel, hit subscribe. I'll catch you in the next one. Thank you so much, Akshat.
Thank you. Cheers.
Cheers.